Saturday. Okay, so I had a little realization like 2 days ago, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it made me really motivated and encouraged, and it just dawned on me on from stories that I've heard and from like other people's experiences why it's a little hard to jump back onto something. So, okay, let me just let me just get right into it. Okay, so how many of you guys were on a roll with something? Let's say like you were on a journey somewhere and somehow you just jumped off the wagon and your focus became something completely different. And now it's just hard to get back on the wagon. Yeah, let me know. But yeah, the other day, like 2 days ago, I was like journaling, and it dawned on me that I haven't set goals for myself in the way that I usually have. And usually I set goals for myself, like I'll journal it out and I'll make like little steps on what I have to do and how I can accomplish it. And this time it's been a while since I've done that. And it dawned on me like, oh my god, like my focus has been on my whole DUI thing, like financially, and even trying to figure out the whole rights situation, and just my whole focus has been just on that part of my life. And when it dawned on me, I had this immediate rush of like, okay, time to get my journal out, time to focus on the next 6 months, because it's the end of the last 6 months of 2023. And I got really motivated and encouraged, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to focus on the goals for the next 6 months. But aside it being 6 months, aside if you've jumped off the wagon for the last couple weeks, for the last couple of months, for the last couple of years, it doesn't matter. It's about getting up and getting back on the wagon. And I was with my best friend, we were just talking out loud, and it just came out for me to say like, oh, I think people don't jump on the wagon again because it kind of feels like, well, I'm already off it, like might as well just be off it, or like I'm already off, so it's just harder because we have these expectations, because we're so hard on ourselves, because there's like lack of compassion, lack of forgiveness, because there is a lot of just self-doubt and our head, right? Like just our mind going on how, if I didn't jump off, I could have been there. If I didn't do this, a lot of ifs. But what if we like shifted the perspective and realized that we jumped off the wagon? Like, what if we realized like, oh my god, my energy, my vision, my presence has been focused on something completely different. And that alone is like a huge, you probably have heard it in like other places, that moment of awareness is a huge step, a huge starting step to where you want to be, to where you want to go, to the change, to who you're meant to be, to where you're meant to go, like all of that, right? So just being aware of that and shifting perspective, right? And from that shifting perspective, getting ourselves excited again, getting ourselves motivated, being just in this space of creativity and fun, and back to kind of like on the wagon. So, hey Zach. Oh, I'm about to end my tea time. I shared what I wanted to share, so maybe I can send you guys like the video, but it was about just being back on the wagon, how sometimes we jump off our wagon of, our goals and our focus and our presence somewhere else, and sometimes it's just a little bit of awareness to be aware that our energy is somewhere else, and then coming back and getting excited again. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna focus on some of my goals. It's okay. It's okay. Usually I have like a little prayer at the start of these lives so I can wait for people to come in, but I was so excited to share, I literally just like jumped on it. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so yes, I'll send it to you so you can rewatch it and let me know what you think. But yeah, so I'm going to be working on that today. So much love. If you guys need help with your goals or being aware of that shift, or just you feel like you're stuck outside of that wagon and there's been just so much energy on that space, let me know and we can have a chit chat. So yeah, love you guys and have a beautiful weekend.